Sending love to my motherland, a beautiful place in Africa. They love like a family, but please don't step on our toes now. We are the elephants. Oh yes, I know we can.
Be tutual amiati ajolu wenga chel e la Kwe TV con an la didi ben tini chengcha bit ni anadwe apara chel me dwe me aye a beach. Now tini papata tielu tua piani abi timugi mama nyen man lok ma wabi loko tini wabi loko kilemono kapegi ma Oye wega jol guest ngana te kere studio ka kany kama tin lo ko wano binyo ko kere jal itini
atio mara foi rotwa
foi nene
foi lo ko wen mo tika foi la TV
foi tika nen ma monya titwal
foi mara foi wa bore kan wa nara
foi da ya atamni yupo matini kit ma wa no wa bol queen walok le mene
kolle no mi orbet mar le magang wano le wai ruba babalo
le magang wano rubo yes o point as now yeah moro eni mabe lutua ken ma waju boto tini lok ma megwa ma wati wi mecha en lok bene enu ma wa merwa lok kom teach palutino ma megwa magatiga kilo boto ka kany magi gi cher giti ilo parabu kuno tich magen giti kuno lutua cham kene wan wa winyu ko tima duong tutwal don ko ma duong le enini wan wa winyu cham kene ma no inoni lo tena nyer ma megwa gichiero pa winyu pura wobe mon ka kenyo abe pin ye chamo ato lo tena nyer ma megwa ena gitiga deno chan tutwal pian ini non gi agi ka kany gen gichiero mugo gitiu cha mano popore cha mano tite buk gen pe gitiu e wangi kome gitiu karo dak bene gitiu dong chalo gen timo ma pe gi par ne omiro yue timu kene gen gi bur jokon mu kene gi bur joron mu kene gi bur corridor mu kene gi bur adwa mano cha kene ka ke mer tij bene ki chalo ka ber ma ka me no omiro yel gi oloto timu kene gi cham dek ma dong timu kene bene pe gi cham dek ki kome e ben ka gi wayni timu kene ma gi beri art ento no kitiga kwanyu chena ma megio ki pien no cha kene bena chena ki pepe ki chwali bang cha kene ki mora dot ngona si po no chena ma megi dak ke mayo ki kom gi bene si lok me i Saudi Arabia ti duong ti mukene winyo i Oman matutual mariene tutuale ni winyi ti Saudi Arabia si peho padano magatiga teach ilo parabu kumbiri enini kangat ma winyu kitiga logo kom cher ka teach kono chamu kene kome onyo koyo si anakelu intin piana miete itiet ke gony botwa kong ke tetwa ngo ki kome matime ngo ki kome ma umir dano ngehe ilok ma teach ilo parabu ana miyo le bolle piana egripole winye ki Saudi Arabia tutwale ero ana meti ajol in kono ibe tuju kwe ma ina kere e kidongwa nyo company ma ini tiu kere wekno wanywak lok ene dano ni anga mabe kidong in miti wako ka kenyo timbe ichwal la penyi ubina ti bola dite ene kakoni ero be tuju nyechi wurndo bi penya en marwate ki kila peny mano lok ka wanti ka lok ne ka kanyana po e matek jalwe ka joli le bombalo kar
ba la did ban tamani o mero foi ritual kon mi na kar tin mi kupeki luak mamegwa magachi Uganda kirong luak ba mo kana magwa pitie bana lo mo papat pian joli tie o kabero mapol mapat mo kana tie Ulaya chalo American mo kana chi Canada London you know so an ya yom ritual an ma chika lok ni akilu Sunday nyaw chila tena chuli ki gulu gango chi gulu born and raised ipeje pawel yeah So at here, chica tiji Dubai, Dubai mara chill some months, and then before I worked in Qatar for 3 years with Qatar Airways. Then after I shifted to Dubai kumera chica tiji with a recruitment company actually. Company ma da kelo dano kati, meo tiki dano, something like that. So company ma tiki keri the new world visas expert. Pole were dealing in recruitment, jobs opportunities like maybe somebody manong mero been a vacation, something like that, freelance visa, various. There are a lot of things ma chao kana watimo. But la page my kilo kumbiricha la page ma bearida ma town il wako mieronge because Paul Jimmy Mayan Berka was again when Anna Berka Lupane Picar Malat, Berka Winner Picar Malat, but Paul Car, one win you lock in on one dog win you can, but when you marry not chick at the man of Ganko, or when you dog report can, like something like that is happening and it's going on home. Kidong Pabi Charama 2 to 12 Saudi because Saudi party aching age money. Pabi Saudi, I've never been in Saudi. But ngej maji kere mana nak ma no kata then ngej madong ana jikere ki kama ana jikere tije ko mere chare tie because kay na mot logmiti wa ko kay ni mano yen foot pie charo like kwajo ka ni biyon ka tijo nyome gena maybe we are applying for anything to come and do outside here gena chen no mier no ngara chela ko beri ki ngej no mier ko inyang kong first of all ichiga charo ka tijo with what kind of company. And secondly, team meji charga TV na nichi charga TV team mo berni because ilobo ma wana chi ekumbere charga again ni kanya na no chalo UAE United Arab Emirates yelat ye Paul it's just one gene one country but manoti with different states in another way menoni United Arab Emirates kaya ni kamachi ye key cities like different states, Jalo, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, the places like Alain, so many various, But all these states again, in a bureau with just only one visa. Magai chiki visa chill, one ID, you are free to, access all these other states. Whether ID is showing Dubai, Abu Dhabi or something, you can still access other states. You understand? So there's that freedom around it here. So, malupa kilo kuma teacher ilo paragu. Watie kichia manufuta yen pebion gati there is what is called labor law. Labor law tie ka ma kwako kum teacher chela mangara chela obion gati mone. No? Keep more can maybe be it these other casual works or professional works or anything. So mano in food baby the agencies Magiberuti Uganda Kenya mano the well-registered agencies man no you have to go through them because they are recognized by the government. So those agents what they do again, they get contract from the sponsor this side. Kaguno contract is sponsor Makany, they link them up. So when you come here, what they do is sometimes the sponsor Makany before Ian Berne Okan, Pole no miarekong their contracts my signing during the time for interview and all other things. So contract there are a lot of papers man be signing documents my Paul manu be signing manom yerenge but weakness man tia madira ya tia chel kumbere chari agents ndugu madua da Uganda ma dano chika ki opportunity ended on marriages to bring out people yo mama perwate yo popore that's why cha can work in ni cha kan ngaro ni tie tika don chan because there are procedures to follow ka company material very registered very well organized always will follow the right procedure donc bion ni makan be come on me bion no kati na be bion in the right way china na way because kumer chan kan inoni most of the travelers magechika bion kati UAE generally wa honda ket camera most of them Pol Padano no cha kan will come on a visit visa. Normally wrong biro ni wa bin on a visit visa. Cha kan chero cha chino tiki kuya you know, and ko achi yenyo teacher yenya go and ko achi dwaro teacher chinone. But can now can no Paul Padana and maybe somebody is traveling for the first time. Man young country man you put PA pengen on. What can chikla mama rama chill nyario. No child can coupe kere mini time and all this kind of thing. But direction no chica terry input you don't know paying you can get my can. You don't know the challenges much can even be facing game you know. You don't
Yeah.
Chirong chao kan kan on a visit visa gwa bino yene bino gwa chal ki visit visa ki ketanon skoni no mi bin non ka beru inano koni no mi bin bana non ki mamo mi cham no mi bin ibet ki at least you bet ki chana mo ikumi ai no mi bana ti ai ti ba yen bana non chao kan no kit mo mi non kere ti penge kit mo mi tim ka kweno mi chari cha ki kwena wa ti no chao kan na piyo. So those are the things much how can ending up messing up the okay. Pian kay hindi biro on a visit visa kagi mini peri chao can ground mini dua chien. Those are 30 days. The chao can ground mini maberi pi dua rio. Because pole me na gi ay gana pole pepe exceeding 60 days. Na way. Ma kay yini bero all that duration ma tumo. Ma pe American no tin mo can. Tell lokani be exceeding. You again you stay in Dubai. No be cherry in what we call overstay. Maka kayan de overstay. Tell lokani ichi caro karimum yer better piano biro chalo biro either chalo vista or chalo tourist. So karimum yer yene bet kere kene wrong and yende caro. But yene biro ki mani biro mi no teach inano. So caro chalo caro Jimmy Charo Dugutako. Pian Caro, ka taj no per no chak and Mono Chan meta dog extending what Beruni, Chao can a meta where lock so many things, a lot of things. Manoma no chak and a pig it. So Tijo Mokanity again up Beru Cameron. There are people Mano chak and no Beru Benama bit. Mano pere with the documents. Normal no Beru, Mogo Due, Maponata, Mogo no Beru, Mahachel, Mario. Now, no better ma pay documents. But ka yene bieno mati, my bieno company mati mukele mati. Pian most of the company makena mukele mano bikele kel mati kelmo pare. Yene bieno with what we call an employment visa. So ka yene waro ke employment visa, gen mabe mati maye. Paul Jimmy weng bero mano chiga ware process no work car. Inana we. Ne bieno ichigi sponsor mamege. That is Namachel. Namario, Tichi, Yenda pe biono kind of mecha range, Ticamo, Yenda biono get teach make it. In another way. So, the only thing my young view at Waka can America medical, chow can because getting medical, you're gonna can't care of food, you still have to redo it. Now, no, we are team and medical, no. There is another one, there's biometric, we are team biometric fingerprint, something like that, but no, ban ID. Makanya berry things like labor card, so many things. Mano chake no matter. Chi Paul Padano gibino like magibino in the right way. Na tiene ipenya penya ne pingo cho pegino gine. Paul Padano magibino in the right way, in the rightful way. Always they don't face so many challenges. Paul challenges my nano dano ko give facing on your nini. Paul weng chao kana no gware no. And yo money Chani. I'm talking about Dubai general. I'm not talking about any other country. Okay? Because this is you know Pole kay in that way. Tell any if you know it mean contract a better for how long in an ano Kenya. No will be more kind of wing but not in any angle before reaching here. Any angle what gang kacha kama chiga here. So everything knowing you if you not to jango if you the contract is running for how long? Do you probation better for how long? We're no car money no. Wakcha can my known in a TV company money on what all no matter what property mo can then you get the freedom property you mo para now. So better tier just also just get a no mo can no many. But now I've made come la pen my pen ma look like again he Dano-chan and all that because I've also encountered some people mano chow can look at you what and keep on the challenges they're going. So I tried also like sometimes sharing ideas with them. You know, pole may no report magiwachi. Most of them comes as the result of a freelance visa. Then another challenge is Paul, most of joke and Normoram Ben King and been with the company, with a very good company, recognized company, man can name a bad. Then talking maybe Guaril Lurem Ging and Pian down understand. Maybe Upe Larem, but Larem is doing a better job. Larem Guartiga Tuti more part. Guarta can be with the housemaid job, something like that. Laremi Guak Mugo Chang and Tuti more part of war. Pian Kajitichalo housemaid, most of those jobs that live in job. Tilokan in Ibero Kigang, Perak no Ibero Kiwak, unless Guak no Kimini off, maybe like once in a week. Kilogo Meraki on check why you can it in another. Chidong, and no mate my chalk and in a beauty teacher only. But because no experience in energy move matime wakagachari mirror money because only unbenu let me also go and do what other people are doing and make good money, something like that. So there are people much out can twin being a combi twin money being on after all a Roma magic at you then I will just go out and find a better job. I do something else. Then Ngarumono deserting company mukele. Then Ocharo Charoyen and Gimon Mumia and Timpere. Chicken and away. So normally Manu Kelly maybe you sponsor or somebody. In Kale Kibore. Mama and Romotive part. The only thing my army or team either me report to the company Manu Kelly. You're more linking in the middleman. Can you report Borgi? If there is any way Magua Kiromo Kupe Kiri Kiromonongi. So Karung Beniki and your Koyamacha can pay Ramono. Give me a report, police. So Karung chair Guno report because not in no mere TV the same space Mano Chow can go communicate response because Paramara Kelung and Mukane Manu taking our modem already on this Guinea. Mama Manopia can canceling Narumo, you understand? Because when you kill Narumo to replace Manu Kerochani, this other person first and have to undergo cancellation. So the local be canceling, visa Manu Kereni, Manu active. They will have to cancel it. We are not replacing Kingarumo my part because Narchana put Meron Normo here. So can cancellation and the locani enough to Tiana, it do Tiana, and you are chill matter locani no, it's illegally in the country. You do not have the legal documents where any bit here, Tiana. Mano, no teacher can around Berota Iri, when you chow can be no Kirika in CID, something like that, no power, you understand. Tiana, it's the country, la bontoir. So, go to chow can you carry no mere non ti mama lo to temo bana ma wa pian jimi no mere chana peron be lo bon chana in another. So in the noti Dubai is a very good country. Gena ma be sit ma be mi to ekwen but jima Europe e be ke wa Kenya be na tie ma radio ne be na tie in another. Pian Jimmy Kuo I crime rate timata Jimmy Jalo Kuo is coming things something like that. It's really very common. Kan macha kana kiri no go remember what charity no go any jala tiki mono mi ramini you understand but no be charity no go tin mo be no pay so no no you can we when you ana mi tin no mi olo to la ten chana commission mo no chana no tin money chana you get so in ko ni be ne kwa chana email but no mo chero no ngi gwak ti ngata chana chero poro be no chana pe so ti pe cha no gwak kan chana mo na ne don chana ma ji ke no gi mo me ro mo pe you understand so tin mo ke kan mo don in ko ni no re chere poro ngaro mo do romo tikiri be kin mo kan pian ne pere karta ma nyurne o ya be kan pe petro chara ga reporting ka mo kan ni gwa ati bon ngaro mo ne pocho lo chana na nya ati bon ngaro pocho lo chana because no pere document ma mati documents man ro ati chana. So those are some of the things makar kan gwa kelo challenges be where na no cha kan even look but we know local chalo down for to run something like that. I think most of jobs here again I kid down ben ngeti chao can but politics chalo teach house me gene can you non like company man ukele man teach company ma kira chati company I don't know me are following up pian ini kelo your client maybe go kelo ikele stuff miti the best thing my team office no better tie mano following up kera no dano chika tikere how they treat them, you keep in touch with them and all that, you know. But first of all, mano food pay out deploying normally mi chara gati, you need to first mentor them pian normally wakcha kana for the first time mana yang pia timo go retikeni in rombe do tema ki gang but experience magang paramo rata ki makai. So no jema pol timo mier unge jema duong timo mier ki tet la konge pian cha kana ki gang ingeu ti as me gwa cha kana ti na ki guru genyo ya twin dano pat. Yeah, they will treat you like a part of the family. Keep it treating yen chalu yen bena pian kai no family mabe cha gan ki tere bena maga welo mo biano wax chalu gangin be peramanian ninga re ne gwa lati kibi ne ibi bero me chalu dan magang bena china no. So kai ni kan yo yen ne jigati bon ngaromo but ngat man yen jigati bon ne chiga chuli chana. So there is no way man yen bi beno ibi bero kingata ano ne chalu we gwa uncle le mo nyogwa anti mo na remo mo, you understand, because ubiteri chalati there will always be a limit mano in kam ano limit gire no berotie, you know. So kagwa cha kana koni no the restriction mogo mano cha kana pege mero ki rowe ni kacha amiti no miera chimu betpe kongi things like TikTok iko nganga again, you have to keep away from them until no gwarati ko tichi chi gwa cha kana in not kare. Maybe when you're free you can do that chicken yangwe. So ngat ma funo gwa pe ange gwa biana gine ni cha kan ka u chero rate lok makire ni no gwa na no chalo ni maybe gwa ki, you know, somebody is trying to do this intentionally gwa pe me on look at him, maybe gwa I want something like that. But kiro wa wani ni mo ati you can there are times mano working hours mano pe me ro chim no mere inako, there's where you put the phone mano pege mere bed care until you tumkacha money work. Maybe you break time, you can take a phone and use, unless my chiga tionene needs a phone, then that is when you can have it, like you, because no child can mere care mabe na phone ka no kimini chimpa company ayeti you can chiga na no. So those are some of the few things magwa ata na roma gamane kagwa la pen mo mala kwa no nyoge mo tie magwa gamu dogo don chi roma remaining amano we amet ko
afo gamne mabe afo tutual now loktie ineno much as the local companies mukene makwa kono gitie mano, they take advantage of it. Companies are going to wabing a beginning ni man in mabere ki in manogwa tong ter dano yo maraj pian anange bedaga winyu ni ti companies mukene magen gi binu gi war luti jawar gi kenyu dak gi binu gi amen gi war ki poto kaka ene kada gi cher gi char luti anoni bot dano bot companies makuno. So like kakenyu ke tem gonye ne pian awinyi gi binu gi chwalo ago chwalo luti waro kada gi char gi acharda.
you're breaking
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pa we look at my breaking all the care about.
Okay. Companies mukene tie mani ang ni kagien nong gugame ki kakany ke pajo kany kago chwali dong gwak nyogo pieno yung potu kuno dong no, first of all kago miu in dong gi charo in dak bod ngat mo mapat no gwak nyo bod company mo maka dong no initi kuno no, you are on your own. No ngat mo madak in de cher bor dong foot wanga dore contract da otum gwa ke bon ngat enuni. No monitoring, no following up. In mer no, you are on your own.
Okay. Atamni penya no penya be now. Gen no pia ma no umiere ngara chira chil konge ma yen foot pia mi chira kamo. The first thing gen yi kwati mana na kwa ngeti mo research na mache. You understand? Mano yen pia gwa cha kana gwa you've heard about some company or something. Gen no miere team na mache. You have to make research about that company. Can yan company ni company mana ning. You understand? Do be into existence for how long? You get? Most of this information you know your poly online now. So kai nan no like gwa company mo be kiri ka gwa ti kiri furi yo maketa anoni kai ni chektie ma kwa luti maka yin bieno ma yin ngoko nge na ni company ni tika tayara kiti ni kiri yo makiri ni and jimene tie mano perwate. There are procedures ma yin following chektie maka yin ter iter lock anoni pian They don't want forced labor, pay mero forced labor. Then secondly, discrimination, things of basis of gender, race, colors, all those kind of things. They don't like, So can you know Gimoti mano in pay chiga timema chiga rwate. Check here, there is labor law. In following, following labor law, can be following up. Kay nan bana kinoni company chiga ada kirano in chiga kagiana. There is a penalty for that. Make me company anoni. Then in Kibimini, a relief manu company only will take charge of everything. Bichulu Gimoy can manu can no matter, Balukare and all those kind of things. Kimini car, with a different company in any way. So there are always ways, manu, you will be helped out. Something is happening, perwate. There are ways to follow. There is labor law. Always kind of chiki website, Mapol, Machal can then you just, you browse and then everything comes there. You get all the numbers and all the people that needs to help you will always be there. I cannot hear you, bro.
Comment sika biro maduong. Guys, keep it coming, and we shall read all of them. Pianwa mirani sane konywa kong tini we ko gonywa lok mukene. Inero anangeni apart from just pero mere mano tie malupe kikit mano gwagara bugiter kere dano and ki history ma wan wangeo kere chagwak cham kere kitara bu ben kuko kerba si kidner mon mano ben pat mano wano nen kere botki mano pamer la bon luor amera wachi beno wanen gwak nyo piupi botki kunu tie to tiana nyera mamegwa machao ke no gitika deno chan tutwal man pe la tinya mo ke ji ko mamati nene eto inoni polle they're ignorant of the law makun polle ben mano gwak chao ke no cher kunu no be chagwak chao mo ke ne ben peno cher madi tutwal ke kwan yon ka de dog lo kam kwan ko ngogini just like in ke nen kong in ka nen kong megewa mo ken ka go a ki char in ka neno ka go bien bang kuna no ki bang umirgen go bed magen ye lu diro bien ka in bien bang you are the boss. So there is a way ma in no megewa ka go a ki charo ibino no gi luer gi mola chok be gi cher gi gun wa botela gi cher gi gun wa ikena iner because of ngej mon mano pere chale wachi game na iti kwaya. So that is similarly kid mano chao kene with the lack of information mano tie no tia nyaro ma gwana gicher gideno chane te ko ko ma chalo kamen.
Very true.
So wek dong kong wacha winyo nani ti karada tine ilobo kunu Amir intin kay convincing one mabe. Amir tin kay tiet ko we ancha de ben pien o kar mo man amira team show ma wajni dan mir pedon go certo katijlo paraw. Ti Amir kay tiet wa ko pien anero wa dan magalo nye no dong pelegrin betia wani. Ya itiga lo mer lo ma pat ya ento icham kene bene ilobo kono na chalo gena beru gum la kirman kenyi ero ke konyo konga kenyo ko.
Okay, apo ritual adu atamani ti kaini tine ma chel kong ingeo in America mi mera chelo bol because I don't know, to me I don't need ping wing roma an kibara no ping wing roma ti kaini tine mabere da genom ye in ke kerwi na machel ano determination in any way. And then secondly
sorry we angole matiri
okay
Amir ka twer kon be konya ka poko in ka ram poko ne.
Okay.
Bien pol pero madong mu winye matek tutwale. Pol le winye yu i Saudi Arabia tutwale. Ka
Okay.
pot kweno UAE da pat ba chi we wa nge ne gini pat we ka dong wor UAE chi dong ki cher UAE. Ka kamu ke ne down don ko betil war ye. I think this will help us.
Okay. Atamani part where be get where me watching any down on put yara lo mo ka down be you.
I
Look
don't
good.
know, guy. It's better anyway. No, it's better anyway.
But me look again look at that. Dubai, I think Dubai chika bere mabe miti. Rwate ma iramo bieno. It's not about ko ni la ko nyone ngo nyone ningi. The only thing is just use the right procedure. Kay ti ki yo mati mi bieno kay ni. Then you don't have a problem at all. Because kay you ti ki yo mati mi bieno gati. And then secondly, in a bieno ke making ngo mukeli exactly ngo ma in a bieno chawati mane ki ke mi gire kere. Mano ini ke the ground kong because in pero bieno ti do the ki wa da mi wa ko ti jo mi ara charity mageno kana because ngano yiti mageno gena pat go ta gena ngano yiti mageno be. You need to take your time. First of all, you need to learn the environment. Kenyan kong environment in chining inge kong kitping. You need to know the ground first. Mano foot PI taking any steps ahead now before you make any move. Okay, Niang kong kitping and wing my bed. Ben cha can know you at least you've made some good connection. No rata down mo pole. Macha can go kirikano no what challenges come on. No lo normal team and romo when you linking in come on. No pay your better. Nay, down chat to 12. So, teach kind of bad. The only thing ma anar mero wajan America luaka down mero ngeni there is always check ikit ka ber mo ke kan ma yen chi geno mero nge kong na ma chi mero nge ko nge twer ni. You understand? Kamo e kan ma yen bi chere gena ko mero yen ko nge ke ko nge twer ni. Tinyo e kan ma kiti na ma chi ko nge twer ni kong nge you have to know the benefits in ikum tijima jiga tijin biteri biti chalo ngoy pera kitera chalo piu nyone ning ene geno mier kenya you understand the terms and conditions and all that there are things manu mier ni aka kiri papers maka give me ni gwa design make sure you read and understand gena you know ni petwa ni ngobe jo manu no makonyi tie manu cha kana ke we ko ngaro mo lo to no gena be tie mier making sure ni nyang mabe edita all the details manu fu pe timo kid gena mo can pay signing kid gena mo can no ke nyang wen kuji mabe now ti inogi be ibina noti iti mabe because kan yen be no koni let me say gwa ibino gwa maybe pian kira yin waje like agencies mogo tie mano pegu buti giri yo mano por you understand cha kan gwa mirre mi be no gati and all that kind of thing kumi miel and all that so you will rush into something mano pay you prepare you understand you know ibino pian pol padano ko no yana ay ko yende amiri ko biro pian yi wa ngaro ji cher gati gwa do bai gena dano go ibi gena no dano na mena ngari ko no cher ka ti Dubai cha kan gwa ho cher ka bere at mo mano dir per kene mano gwa cha kan you understand such things mano ene bene bi dano mentality pa dano pol kare but chiti mo kan ti mano kibiteri bi cher bere accommodation ama kibiteri bi cher ka bere cha kan pe bi cher bere with your fellow people from Uganda you be charo kabero fellow people from maybe kamoy kan may jay mo be charo kibirubi ki nationalities ma papa so nationalities ma be charo kabero ke diko ne mo ne be no maybe Asians you know you will get other African nationalities but with different cultures different norms and tradition mono quality no papa you understand so how you relate with such people in bom you know like ke o wa cha kan kabero je chi bero ke ni ma pat gichi you know culture ma part wakta kan yen tie gwa maybe a Christian but biono gen ne biono ka bero ki jama no ki tie cha kan no Muslim you understand you gwa kudu anything that Buddhism no down to jama papa so yen ka biono you need to first thing you need to learn how to relate with all those people piano mier bene wogi gen bene wori you understand kera no like down your bedkera is something just like that you know relation how to relate with people and all that so kai yin nyang en ma ba yin ngeti kit you know my can no you know di kai ni you are very free to you know raise a complaint kai mo ti me no tiga ti me mano petika ti me marwata ma popore it's free mirror and complaint because ti lutin mo kan ti ma cha kene kai ichiga ti kamo mani no gwa kami chiti yene pe chiga no pe chiga ti yoro gwa cha kene moti ma di cha ngi moti. Those companies, they have different locations, so many of them. China na we. So kiromo kwanyi ki kobi kamo ma pa ma yen gwa kamo ti ye. No rap cha kene gwa no ya mukuru no gwa cha kene kamo ne mono gwa ki mi gwa chiga bure yene. Wakne no jome furu ke gini gwa cha kene no jimi mogo team no perwata kiri mano gwa no pe. So they can still change you. You understand? Kiromo kwanyi ki kobi kamo no rwata. Pian habits mo kan tie again. Ma one more I don't Kenya we are not used to. So kai biro you know that very rare things mano perwata. No you know jimi na nyan yiri mano. You understand? Eh? The things pian culture tio rupedality from different places, different nationalities. Mano jimi tie mo paka mapola rida.
Yeah. Afọ gamreni. Enano, ingo do tera nyer wani bene ingo bejo mer me botwa kaka eni. Maka gen bene guchero mano kuno magen no guchero ka tich ene ga egoni. Chao kene no mana ya rabu pia neno dutadon. No pia neno adik mo ma ke wer ko ma luteno ma me gwani no gichero gi kalonge ka tikini iri. Chamo kene in most cases ukelo wa tim mo me mak inga gi egoni.
Yeah.
In a situation ma one ngeni chamo kene iket ma mwana rabu a winyu story ne mo kene kere. Ene kuna no ng'eyo ni chware yo magini puro bi weko ki bi ng'olo kopi wi ien. Machamo kene ki chanyi ki kiri bene ki negyo. Pien chiep gi makun bene tie.
Okay, for now, my pia kama
Kakenyo machalo company ma mikuni. Kach nyako mano gwak tiga undergoing peko machalo kama eni mano inono la diti tiga temo mako en nyo tiga temo bieto en nyo tiga mugo chamo ken mugo jokon nge ngagi ni bieno guru ko mateta gele goni sexual harassment company mameko konyo joma giti yope en nini ma giti ka karki peko machalo men nini
for la penye la did the band. Muko kamera akong mer gamone yo machek ni Paul down me biano bana like mates and all that. Paul pen necessarily give biano got Arabs they can. There are very many different other nationalities. Magiti are doing well. Dubai. But you can no get and like those maidens and all that kind of thing. Mukana been Africans. The nationalities Magaga Africa been they still come and hire, you know. These mates and all that. You'll find a Nigerian chica hiring a mate, you don't know, Moroccan, maybe Egyptian, something different. So that different nationalities. Machao can hiring. So chao can you know and can you watch Ben Chow money. Chao can you tik ben maybe Sudanese, but you know Ramatam ticking or Arab ma can chicken nowhere. But no a different nationality. But in a case Manu and Gua Chao can know. Jen makira in the team, and that's why even I watch like once ikelo what nyaragu okay like manogu beyond yellow mates. The first thing gena no kitimo my chair mano food pair I can meet. There are a lot of training they give them. Kimini kong phone in case of a situation mano biano kira take now is sensing a mama kira and it mano food pair or level money my time go bucharga we and take them Beruki Temaniang. Any clue about it? Always go immediately. So can me report Makira company to keep following up right then. You are ready following up Kicharo Kinano, all these things because most of this area man no down here and all that kind of thing. There is always having a surveillance TV and all this kind of thing. Mano kaya no more team to make any polka following up. Kaya ben mano guaricha kaya no not no you there mama no shutting work CCTV now off. Mano punen ben no binyoro china nawe. So always company following up. Then kicharo kigamo ngata no mano furi no bale on the team. Pian always manufut nyako pia key company me chargati to a certain individual no phone my Paul no need my Paul how to handle yourself, how to handle attitude, how to deal with all the situation and all that no
Yeah. Yeah.
Because any bal madir da ken maka nan ki kan ki war to arba mon mito ko ki war to arba mon pelar maka yin ita mi mistake mo nyo normal mi report mo ko about sexual harassment on your mama kirini but direct the boy yela mo
Okay.
kan yeah
Wow. That is good. Aner la pen padan tika pion ka kancha wa benang tika di ne wek da war kelu la pen mo ko madan tika penyu ne kache ne an ma pegi penyu ka kanya anabi penyu ne yana ne lok tika pion ka kany madan be tika lok nyinge eni kwan ne loya ka ono ni gwak tika tich ki laptop no aram kerne on a translate chi anyang nyinge keto choy kere gwak yen no ero kwan no ne
you can just yeah you don't watch
yeah.
no problem
Yeah, and Tigawani life in abroad is very difficult for sure. I better earn 200,000 no guak Uganda shillings dong with peace of mind. More lock my end Tigawani. Kidong bene ja ni ka na ram choi ne kang yo ma ba wek ke cho ne wek wa nge nga enu ni pian ka di che cha ni le barabu no de iman wa kido nen chan alfred wa hi one point mate o nen chan ya ki and dana chel ni beretiga wa ni I regret coming to Arab countries. I wish I knew. Okay. Manno Joel Magitiga. Manno Joel Magitiga Deno Chan. Yeah.
And
Kidong.
because there are many ways man not to tell be on get down traveling carry.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Kidong Bewani, for real, companies don't help some other office. Some other office will even beat you. Yeah, I've had cases of that. Ma Kaicheri office better mistreating in Chalo, like there was this girl, Gloria. Ma better office better booker why butch. This is something very illegal. Ma company when you dak ma eno to i company gena booker better why butch. Ma don't you just don't understand this whole thing. Hermia town pierte. Kai go you watini. Sidong next week nyogwak ni mama chichoke wanda ko duka kan kong no look where it wa kong clearly ngoma company mamikuni timo wek no wangeo it put gonyo with ba then the mentality right now
really bad.
It's all different, trust me. Yeah, it's just all different. You'll see with the comments kakan. Yeah,
can I what you carry before company, most of this company, my kind of work out kind company, more team and go. If you kiri, yo my yen chika wajane kumbere bro. Saudi Arabia, kiri wajane. Pa kara kono furi pa Saudi pa chingin matubari. You understand? But gen mana niya country achelo to my nan dano biano gatigi chalo most of these Arab countries. Paul kare no wachiwa ke embassy pa Uganda na chi. You understand? Ma kaina no giro mai kan no jiga teme na machel kiri wa police kan yin charo iching police. You understand? There is a way when you can in Romano con you embassy your data. You know when before in man food pay in charo man the first thing come here mummy team me na ne ko ngoro to ni team research ni ne company ma je chat katikere be company man ni pola ni rama go ber ka charo Saudi ni be na machel pol gi nan charo pol mu kan geno gi bera penyene me bot gana gwa national ID gi je mo kana pian jonen gi bera tari actually gi bera ka kira yi waje chama ni kenyo ni ke war gi awara tigi charo me gi onyo gi kamone ga chana tiga na nawe but in ke tiga charo ga tika mone mane tiga charo mati kenen ikero bera ko how much have you put on yourself ikero tila andi. You understand ikero ni kamone ni because normal pero bion woji mene atiga tere ga tijwa tigi team er ga meno mano yen pe chulo wakta ga na chili mama kere konyo chi chero ga ti ki tam ni bicha ti ma konyo no normal ji chero ga ti kiri because of course any nyora ngam chiga game ji chero ga chero ga mane chiga na we because most of company man and Jimmy Mogoti man clearing before maybe on a teacher money Kenya. There are a lot of things clearing. Man, some of those bills no mere in be chul pay. Chicken and away. Pian Gen company.
I agree with you. Piani, inano, mukene winyuni, in kong kiting in chero, ichul mela te chena mon mana nok kenyo. Ichul chero, kadok in chena ma iti tune, and don't ki work it on, yeah.
Work it on chicken and away.
Yes, and apart from that, ti mukene ma ininoni, in kadong ka in submitting lati document mon en kirena ne why national ID be ke kane then inong kichweli dong inde chebe do ko dong no jeme when is being done on your behalf inbe penge wangama ke timo dong ki wachi ne what can
yes
yeah I agree.
So those are the things much I can go and I very in chag and chair go money normal money romo tikiri kid mo can pian tin any ba winning go wacha ni kwanyo passport e kwanyo pul jimi go wan
Yes it does.
yeah so get him ni chag can no wachim gi kera gi wajo get go gi kwanyo pa beru gara kuna pa ti ga idea to ali but kind of system tm parada kind system part is very different now kan check pe ye normal ID ni your passport ngar mo kwanyo ta reporting police ni bal it is illegal. Why are you doing that pom yer tem kera no so kan yin nge twer ma nge ni eni an twer na ti ni an ma ti gati an bion kan gati an ti ma bion gati ni ti eni pero ko bi obeti mo kana ma pa because kan yin twer nge ni an ngoro mo mo ti kiri ken ma kan nyori but kan yin nyuru ki ngoro mo ni ma ti ka mero te mo nyori ni nge ngo ma yin ti gati mo ne there is no way ma ngoro mo go ni I can't remember pebe ki yene dana mi olwenye piano you know ka lwen bal bana jina na we it's wrong from your lwen so ngor mo ka kero jine ku ni tap ene bero da football tika na we ngor mo pero mo go ni company pero mo go ni piane yene tika wa lo ka da ni gwa ge mo ti ma no tika mano ti ti ma pero wata yana tika ti ma ngor mo go ye ene peto wata me gere na matwal so kan yene ngeu ni an gwa cha kana bion let me say gwa ana bion ga ti chalo gwa security an ti cha an don't teach security guard tika ti gwa chalo security guard so abion ga teacher security yenda diri ko diro da ke ora abion ka chiwa da ne ja yete na kom yer jara tiwo construction work mo kuno anti ma bion yeni is a different thing you understand contract ma signing ti geno kan but ana ngeo ni ana bion ga tiuti ma kieta ene pa bion ga tiuti ma yene mer ga chwale yene china na we so with anoni because yene ti document when signing the company ni tie manyoro ni yene bion ti ma kieta so anoni yene you can go and get help immediately now ka company ka tar mu kele ye then miergu mi ni chane dak chen kama I can't ni kama ya miergu chule dak chen you understand
Yeah and kete waje ni
go mi ni kar mi no tika mo kana but they will still have the judges mano ke me mano miergu mi ni they should compensate you time and all that kind of thing
yeah it is true chalo pol tiana nyer mukene ma winyo gi chero passport gi ke kwanyo ke gwaro now passport gi kwanyo ke gwaro eno miyo chimu kene ka donki wa rio ki ot ma chero wako no weko passport ta ngech kama eno ber ka tiji yene pien chao kene ichama en ane dong puno kar me gamo passport so that is there kidong amera pen kong
okay
rio maki rio ki ate ichera ka tijwa ko pien ni tij ma wako ni let's forget about jomogo magwako nyo no gwagor go pi tek ka kwa mati iye ti jo ken ma ben no pe pegi ka kwa mo ma tek any ot kama gin giti ene eto at the end of the day food game girian wako wako what is that job money is so tempting mati wako kuja machiana ne diet machiana ki chulo ma diet magien girian gi chere iye. But one man not take advertising for the available opportunities. You don't advertise for that. Go to job and on.
And kidding I wait in before I wait kind in and bad kidding I waited before but Jimmy Matime ban chow can tie ma teme chow can ma romo gi ma chow can na teme Uganda Kenya kayan teacher there are things ma chow can na teme
Take there.
something like that. Things to do with that. But no, it's really happening, and it's so sad. At some point, when you let money in here, work no you what that I think and living in a quite a gum, you know, so I know about it. Down in Tell a chain man of work, can I couldn't know Kimir me being in your teeth. You can mirror me. You know, normally I'm never bang, normally on a tap phone, something like that. But then you don't know what the person is doing. Penguin or when going through. But no bit care and then can you don't check and no camera, carrying now and down a camera, all this kind of thing. Itamu, you understand? You reason when you might keep with an documental Jim and a papa ability. So me get money ban me Kirikano Jim and when going on well chuck and beer or the twin money beyond no mere comparing on yeah, take a money and a catch at money on beer on bay low Kamana. So there's no way my ear I ring well passport in ring well passport in no pity and long. Pierre can you get money to him you might eat him, but in being you might beyond by you're more poor. No, you have the right way always. You will have the right way to always get through whatever is happening. Then you can give more money in the cheat when per what I come. Can you look your bed? And you mirror get with my bed, which are getting when a man upon it. You look your mate, then food still be tell looking on. No, you know, passport no dongo. Chak and Louis, because Kenya passport no bit, but you money. You understand? So, those are some of the challenges man Ben can Chak and Kokomogo when you Chak and Kenya. Yeah, it's also one of them. Pian Jim Radio Tia wa Kenya ma down thing down between man and chain, maybe on my joke be between my part. You understand? Ma inoni Garman Biano, Lorena money tea, what that full Wakajan, tit material and that be bad, and that of paparati, but penny or man, the women getting a walk here. And okay, in a chair on the ground, a chair now of team manager, a chair be more what a man teacher, but and the same thing like that. So, what on medical man, but no in Kerano, you did Kerano, and I did teach Mano, team a party, sang in a pay, car attach man on your own, betty, country money. And thirdly, the only way I don't know do get gang either no you do through repatriation, you go to deporting in those are the only thing the only access my go do. Jamo gonna take and down tema Jamo Canada. You go, I mean la bola chel. Check benefit my neuro like there's the kid me teach. Kay go energy teach maybe go energy teach work teach more ID and not with my job title and all this kind of thing. You understand? So teach my team take insurance, mano mean and insurance magic check no year and Mikel Ben family na me better care something like that. I can get somebody my own better and all that work. That one you money not here you make you one of that. Or I'm a bear. But you understand? But make a mogo, manogiti, and I'm not just talking generally come Africans. I can carry other nationalities, but I'm not getting so you can go on freedom game and go you carry and all that. In our way. You been annual because can annual can out the normal delivery out there. Okay, it's almost like 7,000. Dirhams. But look, any kind of million a bear. No more delivery. I think my GT going to check and I know the work carriage telling me a bit. So in being no mere than a berry or tea, conic work check energy power, all those kind of things.
Manyor Chow can teach Mogomano walk million a chair, no mere tea to a beer where in payable manual.
Be better because Chow can he pay unless normal my unity of Chow can no worry. Chiki care on because I don't like care on per yen conny being a local yonder chigala 10 banner. I teach don't want to go no perry. You understand? I warga my yanzi care better. To warga mama don't come at least there, a mama to tell him getting mama work. So in the situation, you are Latin of Chani. Ichika burger maybe gwari partition gwari burger bet person gwaka mo kama you understand ichi i tig beno mier ji ti la tin ni ngabu gwaka kenyo you understand ngaro me gwaka ten beno pere yen no mier we ti la tin no mier cham yen be cham at ben go no mier you understand those are the kind of challenges macha kan ina no kelo an kuri je makira no so yen kai ga bion gena ko anan awajo ki pol kare ma ko mier no kemi ngom kele na machel kati no mier ko you understand mier ba ben man
Yeah.
strict bin ti ka yo mo ti mano rwate gwari you do things in a proper way mano duck gang with whoever is there ngaro mano ti in a proper way kanu gana be no ti very legit you do it in a proper way mano jimana get yo mano pare na and to pay the money man yeah you know pian na no be na to check duck be na again you know nyala ten gen ni ga de ka karne pe ten na mi duck gang ni yeah so no
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
good
Yeah. Um. Okay. Watiki comment mukene matika piano kakany ma kipor odong Pellegrin matika wani, but the story about the labor export is different from what he's explaining. It's just luck. Mono lok mana nen ana wachi bedong kidier kakamoni keju piano neno. E kit man before kata kilok enani. Kidong local engineer DIY Monocon do it yourself. Tigawaini, thanks a lot, Diben. I'm watching from Ethiopia. What I can say is that in Uganda we have very poor working culture. We always want to combine work with leisure. Mono enani lok matiga kate keyboard local engineer. Kidong Danole and Madok Funye Watiga Bera Berane Chuga Wine, I feel like recording. Now, don't worry. Piane, after this, the video is there. After this live, the video is there. So you can go back and rewatch it, or you can have a link that you can watch anytime. Chi Pebet Kilwaro. Kidong watch gene local engineer DIY watch it. The truth, we should have system in our country that allows us to work and develop our country. I don't encourage our girls to go for domestic work in Middle East. More enoni lock now but local engineer where term payment. Kidong bena wajini about cases of people whose organs have been extracted. Yeah. Medaki kom loke enoni kakoni guak inigamo. Medaki kom loke enoni. Some of our people, magariyo ki art ben muken go riyo ben cha muken no getiga riyo pe lokom organs gi macha ke no ino ko no neno tie nyo guak yuben muken tie met kwanyo organs ki kom gi kidong muken mer madua ta muken mer madong me mai kwogi biti mer me roin me wano mano guak kon gi biker kom gi enoni ben dana makame so lokom organs in pian. I've watched documentaries. Joken kidugu ke gang kanyong kitimo scan kino organs gurem. Piancha kene gwakonyo inichie icha maono itika dunyo art ichie por step bite kitere ariat maono in penge kumima be kone kichao waino gwaka kamo iwano inono ke karo porinyo ke karo i kamoni charo do operation manoge. These things has been happening.
About that, actually, Pia encountering Mama Kitanani. I don't have so much about it. Ma Tamani Kenya Parma Gamma Matutali. Because and okay, most of the time I've heard the stories. I win stories they're going, but I win and get down win your ben. I win your gang kuna ni gonna no charge and all that. But and me like encountering like maybe ratagi magin no take ko to twale oberupe. But gen ma nge polkare kay yinan like pero mo no gwa cha kan no tie manufuri maybe gwari chalo kete waje gwa ngaro mo poro nyo teme mo nyo gwa no pero mo something like that, you understand polkare most companies mano gwa cha ka ka mano kele gen mano food ngaro pia ki temo ke pian ka no biano wo to the level of team operation given your team mo ya diate. There are things much peg team without consulting in the company piano ngate no tie with the next of kin by the time ano ka winya weje na before
Yeah.
in pia aki Uganda no the documents mo kan mo do signing or ikuno mapol. By the time you can with the details. No, your next of kin is there. Normally not here. So kid get my can make a team equipment. Man food pia team get my making sure you consulting con. Chicken an hour. No young. I am kira and kira chicken man ka man again 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 chicken man ka man like give me up time again makira. So ki before ki team get my can at the more can get my food pia normal to teach my no consulting now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
look, I want to win you. I better win your but even when I was in Qatar, win you look around it. And to pa Ramo Gamane Magian Rotwal, Matoto Twali. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never experienced that. Papa Rata Yemana for together.
Okay. But in a situation, Machalo no okay. Now, like Bedegamo, let me just not disturb you for that. Most girls complain of cases of poisoning, sexual harassment by male bosses. I think poisoning maybe they are drugged, like they drug them, maybe. Because poisoning, okay, I don't know what to get yeah. Yeah, so like these are the kind of perma ben jomo kene no gekoki yeah. Ma kache nen gamme ben no be furi gamo. No then we put no da penny lokom sexual harassment ginga gini enu de gamo. Yeah, so it's good ni engineer got to get a kind. Kidong dano ne en mawa bere ke bero nya berane tiga waini Dubai is better than Arabia. Okay, mono ki ngej mi hen tikere. Dong tiga pokol. Kama enak no kar bepene holo tiye.
Because I'm pa bere Saudi, pange Saudi ubeti ni union but Jimmy sto na pole ma unu wini wang pole wini ni chiga itung kono but I'm pegging ngej mama turtual kono but always
Okay, maybe my foot pia curly pian the next time we are coming here we'll be talk strictly about your company and what you do.
Okay.
Mano ian kachel kilu tichlugoru no tiga kany. Maybe my foot pia wachier kuno. Ka penyi kon company wuni bene wero dano chiero bene Saudi Arabia.
Company wachiga kelo dano strictly only Qatar ki gena ki UAE. Okay. There's
okay.
Because the contract is only direct. Wachiga sponsors only UAE ki Qatar. Only those two.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Kidong, Judio Tigawaini, Omera, what you're saying is different from what many people are going through. There are a lot, there are a lot of people suffering. Please stop covering it up. I think, okay, it's better to go get jobs in our country, Uganda. Kita na leo wacheri. Chao and Ian need to come apart. But most of these cases, Uber kakariki lokme Saudi Arabia. Mano EYP pay. So you're talking from the experience. Me logo kama isn't it?
Yes. That's what
Okay, more than been parting a mean defense, but I think basing on Lokimukumada Winyo, I'm summarizing. Then La Peño Bieno bot in Kakany, Mo Kibot Robina Atima Eto.
Okay.
Nature loco da Rocho La Peña ki jock. Pedak take a year in the studio. I don't know why. But let me keep trying, Robin. Ma era wera kwano watching Have you ever experienced such kind of situation in your course, in the course of your work? Like, hello, Omera. Okay, I know he will be back shortly, probably. Some little interference. Habite tuko en kakany. Sunday. Okay. And then dugu gamo. Um, and bitugu chigamo. Let me. Oh yes. At last. At last, Sharon, when is she gonna like Sharon is my name. Okay, thank you so much, Sharon. Because we were just bickering and bickering, madam. Madam, we don't take a conyo kid mog again. You don't I don't know why. Maybe it's just Facebook and Facebook's the comments are not displaying. I don't know why. Uh then I think Robina's state again a question is still continuing and saying and how did you deal with it? Man, call a pay money channel. Sunday, avoid do. Um, Pacha Winnie. Hey, Sunday. Okay, is that your network or can you unmute maybe and then allow your videos, allow your camera to show the video? Okay, well, I'm going to kwan kaka enini. Unit, but still okay. Avoid do.
Tia, I'm back.
Okay. Well, la pen mono keyboard Robina kind. Mawani,
Okay.
have you ever experienced such kind of situation in the course of your work? Monodong situation mogo mawan waberka lorieni. That's what she's asking. She's referring to. And then she
You
also
bring the question
continued
again.
and said
You bring that again, bro.
that have you ever experienced such kind of situation in the course of your work? Man, it's more general, I think, kuri ga ego mawan waper ka lok pe ieni.
Okay.
Ene en tiga penyo ka work ini experiencing mo ikine. Kidong o wachini and how did you deal with it? Iti komening ichung nining menena ni tiyo. Mono en la pen.
Yeah, pen my bad. Of course, teach more can my inability, teach more can my inability or to one challenges of very kiri pakanya can kiri again again, teach more can mangara buti or to there will be a challenges. You understand in different ways. Romber in terms of Guaptagan, you'll get Romber in terms of Chagan delay payment, something like that. Chagan no money no no perwati. You understand? But get an open again. How that's why in the first place, you need to know how to handle situation within yourself, like solving problem solving skill. Within yourself. Pian ka yin no ni gimon pima no petika te mano wate no ni gimachi teme yo mapopore. There is always a procedure to follow. You man me are following kere jeme no tie, right?
Yeah.
So ilubu you mate you mupore, then you always get a solution to that. We are direct. I think most of these things will be long bad. It can't do maybe some other time talk about the company and all this kind of thing. Pull down the benefit thing or manati, Mama company bearing your Mama company team and Chico Benyang Maber. But challenges ma pen magan chip and go me chan pen pair because like let them understand they know the ground and all that. Pian petty pen will be can UAE can killing in a country Mike and America on your chair work Mike and I believe challenges makir team. Kira Uganda Kenya Chagan in Uganda Jim team a team Mabel the same thing Mano Guachagan team Kamai can in love with Lobo Mike and Chagan Uganda in way. Mata lokani dano generally dano mer tie kid money don't kid money only tie marriage generally. But all kira no yen handling kere things also matters. Kira how you follow. Kira yen chamani iwaje bena Kenya ni. Most of people magi biro mano wakcha kana gichiga tuting money that ignorant about their rights and all that. That is the only problem. But getting it where you man tie wing then everything is okay. Then there is no way man normal when you are ikum gimama no yen ngayo. No.
Yeah, Eunice, Pasil, Francis, Tiawani, very true. Some office, when you are here, they can't help your life in this country. And it's not easy, but some people, they are okay. More and very futu kupa kilok char mangar mana chawani. Chaka is about luck. Yeah. Okay. Robin mete pian Facebook petiga ye display me comment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
tiga
check on
wani.
Facebook, I think.
Yeah, tiga wani. I pian yeah. People are watching us from Facebook and YouTube.
And YouTube.
So tiga wani. I have had some workers have been okay. Sorry, I've had some workers have even lost their lives. Um, Are there compensation from the companies that sent out workers to the Arab countries? Like that's a good question. Mangeni kirikai ramgamne.
Yes.
Probably next week we will need to repeat this. I really I'm very interested in this.
Yeah, opinion about it. This is football dwa wachian actually ngoma waje bana before. Ichi na na. Ano waje na waje yin kai bieno geno mi yin na waje pian kai bieno with the company mako ni gwa bieno ke jen mochi bieno let me assume ni gwa bieno ki kere company mo mano chao kana no per bana like recognize and all that. Ichi ni angwe. So can you no per mo kere ana waje gwa normal or something like that. Chao kana wa ien mak no gwa chao kana li lu da gang be no be pa ma did unless gwa na embassy na be okay something like that ka kwanya but kan you be no with the very company manoti very okay and all that in ID mano be no insurance health insurance can when china na we mano in case of the mortgage can no in case of kid mortgage can no company be clearing the money can about in you kid my TV wa kumi led wa no accident wa no paramount you ni any when no lokachi company china na
Kakare.
yes
Kakare. Perfect. Chabiat Manyan, the next time I will be beyond Kakaine. We need to emphasize on that. My name is Sharon Man. Dan mo ber biya biya bera waini reno kubito waini. My name is Sharon. Let him talk on behalf of Dubai. I will WhatsApp you like it Ben. Thank you. All right. It's okay. Manyore put do you wang ratre ki gian mananen ini waja wacha ni ini tiga lo pikatama ini tie kikip ngoma ini nge. So I think it's still in the same line. Eunice, Pasil, Francis, and it's not all about money, bro. This life is all about God, nothing much. I forget. I'm forgetting the connection. Ma lokama eno no titemo kelene. We're all connecting. I don't remember very well. It makes it hard now to reconnect back to the other point. Robin, I think I'm watch. I believe most, if not the workers, are so desperate to going abroad to work without doing in-depth research or investigation.
Very true.
Hello, Brother DeBen. Thanks for airing this important topic. Kidong, oh yes, finally it has accepted to display. So I suggest those workers need to do more research and reviews on their employers before taking on the job to avoid taking a wrong job. Yes. kita winye kere
Yeah.
wa mafias be don't get companies magikelo down, so no, you need to really do a proper you know, um background check. Yes, background check. Yeah, that's why we bring companies that we know at least we have done some, you know, some background check, you know. So that's why you can see Sundays here. Eunice, I feel like joining you people, like, but all is well. Maybe next weekend. Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, she really wants to join and also discuss with us. So, um, come and take a piano.
Okay.
Um, Milton Lira Bible, Tiga Waini. For me, since I came to Saudi Arabia, up to now, the office never think of me. Even the number on the uniform is fake. So far, 2 years and 5 months, I've never talked to the office. Here, it's only God.
Anyway, down here only public in Saudi Arabia, these other Arab nations. They're all in
Yeah,
Middle East, but those are different countries with different states. Per chill. So
yeah,
Paul Jimmy Madong luak winnie work cha kana mano dano winnie ki Paul gwa kamano gi e wang dong you kero under all same third countries mo kana wang dong beru under the same pictures. But the kay yun ni nara mo bino lu tena chole ma Paul tie ma gitika tikan ba gitika tik mo ba ma pe ka kayela mogo there are so many there are other communities ma temo rwata ke gi ma gitie Ugandans gitie ma actually they appreciate their work so much. They're very hardworking. Now, before you to people car mapelare. This is
yeah,
something I think a lot of experience, Gerard. These are things my and I face. Pian kumerchage now. Most of the companies, the sponsor magiti, give you they select countries. So countries magemero mostly gemero Ugandans, gemero Kenyans because ginoni these are the people maka go bearing and public kele. There are countries macha can magi banning again chow can you know, ki banning again visa no pegi no visa may be in a country. Hello countries
yeah,
can but it's not right milu anyingi. Tigana never.
yeah.
But the
And mm,
yeah.
I think we should take this as a comment, you know, information my antika millionaire
Yeah.
about her situation.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Sure.
let's take it for that. Um, Kidong Milton Benetika Mete Kunwachi, some office, once you reach here, your contact with them is done. And that's why most of the ladies are running out of their contract. Me, I am running this week because they can't pay me on time. So far, 4 months. These are the things.
Those are the
4
things.
months.
Only get you following up. Can you deal with your papers? My documents going to my bear. You can follow up. Can you are already done. All the you know.
Which I believe for this, not everyone here, Saudi Arabia, like Milton, Lyra, Lira, not everyone is ignorant of the law. But I know Chamukene, it goes as deep as kit Pachamagen go Cherkati Botgi.
Yeah.
Mano ino ni Kene, Sik Machalo eni Lobokamak and Lyra T. Enyo Lira, Milton. No Sik Makunu favoring annually Meloma Pat one compared to Kitakama Initi Yeni. So I think this is something very, very bad. Mahana Tamani, this is good for your company.
Yeah, sure.
This information is very good for your company because it helps you to understand what is going around in other world,
Very true. Yeah.
in other countries. Yeah. So, you and your other colleagues, maybe you can take note of some of this. and you kere bene me kid me improving on how you do your things because ka gin na kama ini time iliobu mape board to alkimeku you know
Gotcha.
no it's something worthy taking put together. I mean paying attention to. You don't Milton take American watching. I'm sorry I came late and I want to ask him if their company brings men. If you I would like to know because I want to bring my brother, but I haven't got the good company and how much is in the input. Now, this is where I believe you'll have to connect. And your number we are going to put on display at some point. Comments.
Okay.
We shall put your number on display, and I would like you, Milton, to connect straight, to connect with Sunday directly, so that you discuss other issues. Kakany watie kiwachini Saudi is not for the weak. And working here depends on your luck. But working in the contract, it's more stressful than working out. I am leaving contract this week. I need your prayers, guys. Wow. This now is deep. I think we should push it to next week. Lyra, make sure your Milton, make sure next week you tune in because we are coming back here. Make sure you tune in. Kidong Robina Tiga Mete Konwachi, thanks Brother Sunday for speaking positively on your job in the place where you are working. Yeah, so Mono any poch matiga keyboard Lamera Robina Atima yeah. And in Bederi ma pego ana chimdo I chori yang kwa kameno Robin. This is how we talk. So won't you okay for more local one Robin. Yes, and I did the band. I suggest you bring people from different countries like Dubai, Qatar, and those other Middle East, I think, countries that the workers are experiencing problems like this. Wow, this is amazing. Let me.
Yeah,
we can do it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, we can do that. We can bring more people here. Okay, Milton Tigawaini, I tried to connect with the company, but they can't help anymore. I'm getting out this week. Madlock, Matigatime, Maliat, Matep.
Where is Milton?
Anti Saudi Arabia. Anti Saudi Arabia.
Saudi,
yeah, anti Saudi. Yeah, I think she wrote it somewhere up there. If I miss it out, then maybe I'll correct it at some point. Mono, okay. Wait. Okay, Robin Atigawaini, don't you think it will expose Sunday's contact to the world? Maybe the person should contact you, Ladid the Ben instead. Okay. Sunday, this is also another well thought
I think it's a brilliant
idea. Yeah, I think it's a well thought idea by Robina. So you connect to me that there are number matiga rayon penka enini. You can use that and then make sure you. Oh wait, there's no number running down. Let me just put a number. Manotiga running from the background. Okay. This should, I think. Um,
Going on and off, bro.
okay, let me just put contacts. My contact to be running down here. Okay, so that Milton can use it. Okay. There you go. So let's there's that contact that runs down there. At the end, any bit you get.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Robin. I know ka which doing well Jimmy Tim my bad. You know why you need an actual mods na keep watch botu duchu pinywa kotam ikom lock man ma pier tekni mono lock ma Robin atiga mete ki watch ne kakany.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kidong yeah. Yeah, kidong nachalo en lock madong be katima kikeno. That is
Okay.
the last comment mawa beru kere. So, unless more da furu biana kubiri, but kidong be mera beba, why thanks to my brother Latiti Ben and Apoyo. Mono comment magiki madokati. So next week, otimbe pian anatiga kelo. Kaka ine ka don wunu mier kelo la pain. And I wine firing squad. Chido kill on the next. Work Sunday, kachel kilo wore go kam don kong la peño duju.
Yeah.
Whether we are
Yeah.
get no again put people experiencing it, we can use issues on other nearby countries. Me peño, how you people can come, like how you can come in. You go kito rom handling kere, kin mo ram bieno chutio lock come in. So la peñ be berutie, I'm very sure of that. Next week. One of it to kono wa logo enemy. Okay. Milton, Tigawaini, may the Almighty God protect you both and bless you, bless the work of your hands, and may He strengthen you both and give you ability to overcome all situations ahead of you both. For my text to lega ni kidong be one wa lego matek ni umire bang walk in yen enon ma unity ga ani ben pubi beru yot total. So no wa lego ni rubang chunkiri ba kolo to in bene ibed maber. Oh no ni yang unity country mapat machala en UAE kama o gene o mera NTA ono oluto romo chung konyo yo yor mando gagoro pekar pechamu ngol kulu. Yes. Yeah. Ofo matek jo kamalo bene robina. Ofo to all right. So en pitin kong git kaman an nameta pu dujo machala la dit ben mera Sunday ka ene en bero beritie loki gwak moti ma gikitie we karon wa
Loka magi mera mero go foj bo down wang mago fulo wan kidong mera twal mot ki down wang magi chi Uganda chuli wang magi chi tenglo ma pat kil war mo kana wang magi chi gwa kan Dubai kan yeah one tie the new world visa expert wa beru ko nyandal no poll with this pian Dubai ngi Dubai beru ki amnesty jamano go beru overstay go beru kar go karo chi beru ko nyagi matek ki jipo warga wa gudugang travel documents ki jemo ma pat ivinyo. So ka gwak nar mo bera ti gwak ki jimi mire mo gwak men yang jimo kana matoro nyane ningi chi put ramo kupe ki yan la did the band then you can get us our link kiringan ma chi Dubai ka gwak garo mai kan ma gwak agi tungang ma gwak chi ka facing kit challenge ni kit garo mai can contact us ramo ko ni pur yor bera.
Oh yeah. Manyor it doesn't matter company mangat mono bino kere gwak Dubai kenyo ni.
Yes.
Meretika kenyo.
Jimo kana ti.
Oh yeah.
aro visa change je maga tie mala fu do konyo ya
Nice. Apoy look nong tutual. Un lutua an apoyo un amira wachuni jem maduong futiga bini ila kwet kakany. Wakti ni ma chel ma foot pay subscribing channel ma megwa timbe subscribing kikuwa konyo ti I Facebook make sure ni I following one bene ki kony mo ma tiano en number chim manu wan wakeru chali wang chim ga kai nini ene iniro mio ki kony man ini pemachero bot man pemachero bot Sunday ento man ini number team ini ramo konyo kila kwa TV mono eno ni nying mano bino kinya ati no ngana poi ututwal ruot me polo umede ki gwa duju kara duju dong bikumbiri ni wan walego ni wundo bot mebe kacha ono romo jomogo madongi tiga choya uno cho mabero chere I teach kidong jomuker ma food megi di chia wanbe waleki woni ko ti mabe joma pe chere lega timbe chere leko yen man perte nelu ba mer ini ket choking eri ana po mate wan po uduju po
Sending love to my